Planetary retrograde motion. Definition: the astrological chart is a geocentric, Earth-centered construct. Retrogradation refers to the apparent, not actual, backward motion of a planet when viewed from Earth. Transiting Venus in Gemini, Jupiter in Capricorn, and Saturn in Aquarius will all turn retrograde in May. Venus turns retrograde on May 13th at 21 degrees of Gemini. Jupiter turns retrograde on May 14th at 27 degrees of Capricorn. Saturn turns retrograde on May 11th at 1 degree of Aquarius. Retrograde Venus in Gemini, May 13th through June 25th, 2020. For Aquarius and Aquarius rising, the action takes place in the 5th house. Definition: transiting retrograde Venus. A time to review and reassess your finances, personal values, relationships, and your ability to relate, give and receive love. Old relationships from the past may resurface for the purpose of resolving any unfinished business between you. Retrograde Venus transiting the 5th house. In this house of love affairs, old loves from the past may reemerge, along with the feelings you thought were gone for good. Creative activities, hobbies, or recreational pursuits you once enjoyed long ago may resurface and find new life. Reconnect with loved ones that you may have been out of touch with and reaffirm the bond between you. Review the elements of life that have brought you the most joy and revisit whatever makes you smile. Retrograde Saturn in Aquarius, May 11th through September 29th, 2020. For Aquarius and Aquarius rising, the action takes place in the 1st house. Definition: transiting retrograde Saturn. Saturn retrograde is asking us to review how we have constructed the framework upon which our lives are built. Once an analysis is done, you may begin to view different life areas in a whole new light and realize there are other options, other ways to live your life. Retrograde Saturn transiting the 1st house. Saturn in this position can feel like being stuck in a rut. This is an energy of introspection and demands deep self-analysis. Who am I? Where am I headed? What am I going to do with the rest of my life? Saturn in this position can feel overburdened, overwhelmed, like you're carrying the weight of the world, devoid of the necessary internal resources to cope. Clearly define yourself first. Then you'll be able to move forward. Retrograde Jupiter in Capricorn, May 14th through September 12th, 2020. For Aquarius and Aquarius rising, the action takes place in the 12th house. Definition: transiting retrograde Jupiter. The introspective tendency of a planet in retrograde continues under Jupiter retrograde. Expect a review of your belief system, both spiritual and philosophical, as well as more of an effort to connect with the divine source within. Retrograde Jupiter transiting the 12th house. Jupiter's tendency to expand whatever it touches has the effect of increasing your empathy and compassion when moving through this watery Neptunian house. The spiritual dimension of your life will grow, as well as a possible emotional healing from universal sources. Jupiter's gift here is the realization of the essential oneness and unity of humanity and all creation. Cosmic consciousness may become a reality now.